They told us it couldn't happen, that America would never get control of its borders, that illegal immigration was just a fact of life and we had to accept it. But they were wrong, and President Trump just proved it. I'm Kyle Becker, and welcome to Explain America. Before we dive in, please be sure to like, comment, and share this podcast, especially with someone who believes that America should have its own borders and its own national sovereignty. So, here's the big headliner. For the first time in more than 50 years, the United States is on track to lose more immigrants than it gains. That's not from a right-wing source. That's from the Washington Post. They report that under President Trump, net immigration in 2025 could turn negative. The first time that's happened since record keeping began on this topic. Think about that. After years of chaos at the border, this administration has already reversed the flow. It's not just deportations, it's the entire immigration system that's being realigned. From asylum limits to revoked protections to a self-deportation program that's already seen close to 1 million illegal immigrants leave the country on their own. The architects of this change, not left-wing bureaucrats, it's Trump's America First team. So one economist from the Brookings Institution, no conservative organization by any stretch of the imagination, said it plainly, quote, "This would be the first time in more than 50 years, unquote." And that's how big this is. Now, here's what else is happening and the domino effect of this deportation policy. Trump's Executive Order 14159 launched the massive self-deportation initiative that included voluntary departure stipends, registration mandates for non-citizens, and a newly revamped CBP Home app. Migrants are now choosing to leave, and it's working. Yeah, ICE arrests, they are part of it, but what's turning heads is how many people are walking away without a raid, saving taxpayers money and shrinking the illegal population faster than at any time in recent memory. At the same time, Trump is strategically pausing some workplace raids, especially in sectors like agriculture and hospitality, where loyal workers and key industries ask for some breathing room. It's not a retreat, it's a strategic adjustment. So as Trump himself said, quote, "Our great farmers and people in the hotel and leisure business told us we're losing very good, long-time workers, and those jobs are hard to replace," unquote. So the administration paused the raids in those sectors, not because they're backing down, but because they are listening to employers in this country and the needs that they have. However, there is some great news on the economic front regarding immigration. So the data here is staggering. Over 1 million foreign-born workers have exited the U.S. labor force since March. The White House has revoked work permits for hundreds of thousands from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. Legal immigration is slowing, and illegal immigration is shrinking. And for the first time in decades, America's workers aren't being so undercut. So these economists, they are scratching their heads because wages are now going up. However, labor costs are rising, and in the final analysis, the permanent underclass of low-wage, off-the-books labor in the shadow economy is finally drying up. So Trump isn't just enforcing the law. He's changing the entire trajectory of America's demographic and labor future. And the American left is at a loss at knowing what to do because it used to be the party of the middle class. But they seem to be the party more of the imported illegal underclass. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this story. Please like, share, and comment if you appreciated this breaking news. And we really appreciate your feedback. This has been Kyle Becker with Explain America.